Yo, 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 yo. I'm so happy to be back. Oh my god, I've missed the charts, man. I've missed the charts. Can't lie. Cannot lie. Where are you? There we go. There you are. But we're back. Hope everyone had a good Christmas break. So we have today, tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm not sure what Wednesday's price action might be like. No trading on Thursday. And then we have a full trading day on Friday. First trading day of the year. Woo! Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to 2026. 2026 in general. I think 2026 is going to be a big year. It's going to be a big year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an amazing year. But let's start with today, shall we? Okay, so gold on the daily. I won't say it's super bearish because overall gold is bullish, but we've had a huge pullback pretty much as soon as the market opened. Gold opened with a gap and just tanked. So we've broken Friday's low, and yeah, we're pulling back. I don't know how long this pullback is going to be. I still want a bottom wick, so we finally filled this gap to the left. I do think we should get a bottom wick for this candle from last week. So we have a little gap down here which hasn't really been filled, down to 43.38, 43.37. So a little bit lower. You know, if we can get more of a pullback, at least a bottom wick for the yearly candle, you know. Let me see, can I see the yearly candle? 12 months, let's see. Look at this year. This year is crazy. Ooh, what's that? It's not 2,000, is it? That's a lot of pips. 20,000 pips, maybe? 20,000 pips. It's a lot of pips. But look, we barely have a bottom wick for the last year's candle. So maybe we might just get a push up. But no, I think we get a decent bottom wick at least. Okay, so we're currently bearish today. 4 hour now. So now, looking at the 4 hour time frame, we have these 4 hour bottom wicks here. Now we could respect this wicky area, hold at this support and push back up. We had a nice continuation pattern that's already played out, but now we're creating these bottom wicks on this 4 hour time frame. So I'm kind of anticipating, you know, we hold around this area and then push back. But I don't want to say there's not going to be any volume, because I mean, last week there was a lot of volume and we've had a really strong push down already. I mean, how big is this 4 hour candle? It was huge. 760 pips from the top to the bottom. You know what I mean? So massive drop. A massive drop. Now the 30 minute, you know, we're expecting this support at 44.42, but we still have this bearish structure coming down into it. So just waiting for a bit more information, and then we'll see what we can get. But Benny, what's good? Rosie, good afternoon, good afternoon. My routine is absolutely cooked right now. Oh man. I know, man. I know. It's that break where you don't have to trade and you have days off from work and all of that. It is a bit different, isn't it? Routine just goes all out the window. I hear that. So today, what I was thinking, I'm not sure what the volume was gonna be like. I was thinking we could do some strategy practice and how I record the results, how I record my results. So just go over the normal strategies that I use, and you know, if we've got some time. So I was thinking gold, do some gold and maybe a bit of NAS. So normal strategies on gold and then supply and demand for NAS, because it seems to work very well there. What do you guys think? Would you guys think? Yep, sounds good, sounds good. Okay. We can get something crack-a-lacking. Let me just get this up over here. Hold on, let me mute that. Live. Right, so I do have a backtesting sheet all set up, so it's pretty similar to the one that I've sent out in the Discord. It's pretty similar to that, but instead of using the 80-20, I'll normally just close full positions anyway, especially just because of how TradingView works. And I also backtest with CTrader, and CTrader doesn't allow you to close partials. So unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, it is what it is. So I don't really get to practice my risk management as much, because the old software that I used to use does not. I need to get it set up with this PC. I keep saying it, but it's so long-winded. Yeah, it's long. It's a bit long. It's a bit long. All right, so what month should we do for the back testing? What month? What month should we do? Let me know. We can pick a month and go over. I want to do about an hour or so, maybe less. Kind of want to end it before the new 4-hour candle, just in case we get into a trade, and then, you know, if we have more time, we could do some more. January 25, get ready for next month. Okay, I like that. Rosie says agreed. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so let me just go over the strategies then first. I think that'll probably be the best thing to do. So I have two main strategies that I use, right? Two main strategies: breakouts and trend continuations. Okay, so for a breakout, so there's always an order, of course. So you have, let's do breakout. So if I'm looking for the buys, I need a resistance, a support, and then a closure above the resistance, and that's the breakout. So it creates a range: resistance, support, closure above, and then an entry. Two types of entry, three types of entry. So the entry could be a break of the high, it could be a candle flip, or it could be a retest of the broken resistance. Now obviously for the sells, it's the opposite. I need a support first, then a resistance, then a closure below the support, and an entry would be a break of the low, a candle flip, or a retest of the broken support. So getting in when the wick pulls back, taps the broken support, and then getting there, anticipating the candle's gonna reflip and come back down. That's it. So that's the breakout. Then we have the trend continuation. So for a trend continuation, again, if we're looking for buyers, we need a bullish bias. That's mainly the reason for getting in, because obviously the trend is continuing. So you need a bullish bias, then you need a resistance. Now the confirmation is the support, but then you have different kinds of support. So either a retest of a previous support, or you have like a very strong support formed, so like a very strong bullish candle at the lows, and ideally it's creating a higher low as well, or you have a reversal candle, which could be like a pin bar or like an engulfing, or yeah, that's pretty much like the kind of thing we're looking for. And then obviously for the sells, it's the opposite. You have the bearish bias, you have the support, and then a resistance formed, have the resistance, there we go, and resistance could be a lower high, and then you have the reversal candle as well. And for this one, really, it's better to have a big range, because then your targets are going to be, for this one, the target's going to be back to the highs or back to the lows. And then maybe you get a breakout, and then you can take, the breakout strategy as well. So I like when it's a big range. So say for instance, right here on the 4-hour time frame, I'll use this on the 30-minute time frame, obviously. On the 4-hour, now say this candle closed very weak bullish, I have a little pin bar, so a very long bottom wick, short body, but it would be a reversal, sign of a reversal or continuation pattern, but could be a reversal, especially because we've retested this support. Then I'd be looking for, so I wonder if I can draw it out. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so if this candle closes weak bullish, then I can anticipate that the next candle starts to push up. Where is that? And we come back up. You know, so we respect this low. Ooh. Some random looking candles, and they're yellow. But I'll be looking for something like that. That's if this one closes weak bullish. We're pushing up off this support. We formed the reversal candle, and then we're continuing to hold at this support and then continue back up to the highs, and the retest will be here. I mean, the target would be up here, right? So that's using a 4-hour time frame. Obviously, I prefer this on the 30-minute, and yeah, that's where I'll be looking for it. So let's go back to, what do we say? January 2025, yeah? Cool. All right, January 2025. I don't even want to see where price is. Let's start with, kind of want to start at the beginning. All right, so let's go to, I don't want to see how price, this is where we were, 2,600. That's crazy. Yeehaw, hello, 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 hello. All right, so where are we? 30-minute. I don't want to move. Let's move every 15. We'll do every 2 candles. All right, so when I do backtesting, I only backtest the sessions that I know I'm going to be trading. I only do the sessions I know I'm trading. So I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to London session, of course. And so where are we at? London and NY session. Those are the sessions obviously that I trade. So I start about, I'm gonna go to the new 4-hour candle. So say 6 o'clock. Oh, I don't want it 10 times speed. Let's do 1. Six. Okay, cool. 6 is looking very, oh wait, Friday. I need to be on. No, I need to move faster than this. I want to start on a Monday. I'm going to start on a Monday. Sorry, guys. What day is the Monday? The 6th. Okay, shit. Alright, here we are. Alright, so if we're approaching the markets like here. So overall, gold is, what is it? It's kind of ranging, isn't it? I mean, we've got as low as 2,500. I mean, we got as high as 2007. But it looks like gold is pushing up, or it's just ranging. It kind of looks like it's ranging, to be fair. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. No way. Oh my god. Sorry, someone just sent me this video of Anthony Joshua in a massive crash accident in Nigeria. I don't know why I had to watch that. Alright, that is crazy. That is crazy. Sorry, guys. Alright, cool. Sorry. Alright, so what I would do now, this is exactly what I do every session, and I do it on stream when I get to the stream as well. So now we've got the date. We're gone to London session, and yeah, I know it's mad. Right, so I mark my resistance right here. Got the lower time frame resistance. You know, we've pushed up, we've created a high, then a bit of a lower high, and we're pushing down. We've broken through the range. We have the next support that I would use, because we've broken this low, is down here. So we've got a support here. We've broken below this support to the left. So I'm not going to draw that support in. In fact, no, I will. I'll put this one in here. Let's just see how that goes. But what I'm looking at right now is this clean range that we have to the left. Very clean range. Where did the daily candle open? Daily candle's bearish. So we're currently bearish on gold. In fact, no, we've broken that. I'm not going to leave that in. Okay, so I'm just going to go candle by candle now. Looks like we're starting a continuation pattern to continue down. So I either want to see gold come down, retest any of these supports here to the left, and then maybe push back up and just play this range, because I love trading through a clean range. Or I want a decent resistance, like a pullback, a decent resistance to then sell. Yeah. Okay, so what time is it? This is 7:30. So we've come down to this support here. In fact, I should put this one in. But we have two. Let me put both of them in. Like, this is literally how I backtest. Put in all the levels. All right, so we've retested this level. Let's see how this candle closes. Okay, so this candle has closed very strong. So I can hear like a static. How's that? Is that good? Alright, so this candle's closed very strong bullish. Very strong bullish. And we've respected this previous low. So what I would do, and I'm anticipating a pullback. I don't know if price goes all the way back to the top of the range. But I like this idea of a clean range to the left. So I would look to take some buys here at the break of this candle's high. How big is the stop loss? 45 pips. That's decent. I'd actually put my stop loss below this, just below this support here. And I'm going to put my TP at the highs, back at the highs. Just play the range. So, so this would be the trend continuation. Got a resistance, got a support, got a bullish bias, or at least a range bound bias. And let's see how this one plays out. Oh shit. Damn, did it too fast. But that one did play out. And then if I'm backtesting, I would go to, let's put this in. So the 6th of the 1st, 25. Gold. Kind of ranging, isn't it? I would say I wouldn't even put that in. The daily, where would the daily have flipped? Daily flips all the way up here. So the daily was currently bearish at the time. The setup was the support formed, 30-minute entry, break at a high, and how many pips was that? Oh, 150 pips. So profit was 150 pips. Exit reason, hit TP, and then I'll have a little link to the chart. Comments, gold was ranging, clean range to the left. Boom. So that's trade one. Looks like I could have probably caught a nice trade coming back down, you know. Look, this is a really nice range that gold is playing. Damn. Had the candles playing too fast. All right, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna journal this next trade as well, just even though I've missed it because I had the candles playing, but this would have been perfect, like another trend continuation for price to come back down. Because look, we've respected, so if we're going with the checklist, we've got a support, we formed a resistance, we've retested the resistance as well. We've created a strong resistance. Look, we've rejected this area up here, rejection wicks. We've closed with a strong resistance. Break of the lows, broke the lows to the left, boom, all the way down. So I wouldn't even call this a trade that I've taken, but I would jot this down and say, you know, it was just playing a range. So same day, I need to put ranging in here for trend. Daily would be bearish. Resistance formed, 30-minute. And how many pips down was that? Been another 165 pips down. So I'm not even going to put that in the... I'll put that here, but I won't put it in here, pips caught. So missed trade. So I'll just say that was a missed trade, but it would have been 165 pips potentially coming back down. Right, so now, because that would have been, I mean, we probably could take the buyers back up, but I wouldn't be greedy. I wouldn't be greedy here. So I'm going to go to the next day. Where are we? Let me take my time this time. And I'm going to leave... Well, it depends on how these candles behave, but I'm going to leave... Oh, shit. Sorry to swear. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. So where did the daily candle open? Do you know, I'm going to put the daily in as well. Right here. Missed the sales back down. Facts. But I mean, look, we could even have taken the buyers back up here because it's sort of coming, not towards the end of the session, but it looks like the big moves have happened throughout the day. In fact, what I can do is put in any news that potentially would have happened. All right, so this is London session. We've had a bit of a continuation pattern here. Well, that's already played out in the first 15 minutes of the candle. Let's go next. Oh, look how that's closed. All right, so as a trend, gold is, the daily's bullish. We're still ranging at the moment. And then looking for clean range. There's a clean range to... We have a little minor resistance here. I would go here. This is like the strongest resistance up here. So I'd mark this one off. Up here, I think. And then I'm going to do the highs of the structure as well, because this is the most recent, well, not most recent high, but is like, you know, the highest point from recently. But how big is this range here? Up here's 111 pips, and then 180 pips, which is a little bit ambitious. But you never know with golds, you never know. And the structure, we're bullish at the moment. The structure on the 30-minute, although we've respected this resistance. So either, let's draw some supports in too. So we've got a support here, support at the lows. Can't forget the supports. So range wise, we have a better range above for buys, and then if we were looking for sells, I would need price. That's only 47 pips. So 77. If I get a closure below this support, I'd be looking for the sells. If I get a closure above this resistance, I'll be looking for the buys. Like, simple as that. All right, let's see how gold decides to behave. Oh, look, respected this support, which is beautiful. Oh, look, continuation pattern up. But this range is a bit too tight for any trades. I don't want to play it and then miss anything. Alright, let me let it run. Let's see. Alright, so we're pushing up. Ooh, perfect. This is what I mean, man, with trading. You got to click it candle by candle. Alright, so now we have what looks like a continuation pattern here to me, which is beautiful if price closes like this. Where are we? At the end of the candle. Alright, so what I'm going to do, either way, we got a closure above. So, I mean, this would have been a perfect entry here. But what I'll do now is I'll just take a buy at the break of this high. So checklist wise, what's the checklist? We've got a resistance, a support, a closure above, and an entry, break of the high. So if I move that to the left, should I use, I'm going to use, how big is this? I'll use this candle here. Use this candle here. Fuck it. Not fuck it. But yeah, I'm gonna use that candle. Because I don't want it to break that low either. So if price gets to here, I'm thinking about at least maybe going break even. If price comes, fills this wick to the left, at least break even. I'm always thinking about risk management. But I mean, if I was trading this properly, I'd at least have closed partials here and then left the runner to run up to the top. So let's see how this one plays out. Oh, we've been tapped in, came back. Oh shoot, that's a big push. What was this news? Totally ignored it. ISM services PMIs. Wait, did that happen during news? No, this is before news, this push up anyway. All right, so that was a decent trade. So let's log that. Copy the link. 126 pips. And that was for the next day. So 7 first 25. Gold. Trend was bullish. Daily bullish. And this was a closure above. 30-minute time frame. Break of high. And that was 126 pips. 126 pips. Hit TP. Now, the way that candle pushed up, it was amazing. Had a continuation pattern. Partials at previous resistance. Because I was looking to take partials here, but this candle actually just blasted up all the way through. Alright, so not bad. So that was another breakout. Closure above. Okay, let's look at... Well, that was NY session. That's another thing I should add, really. What session they were. So that was London. Where am I going to add that? I'm just going to add it here real quick. London. NY. And this also was London. No, it was NY. Well, you can see that from the chart anyway. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Stop losses were way smaller. The good old days, man. The good old days. All right, where are we? We're getting there. So where was the daily? Oh, let me pause. Close. Opened. Here we go. Daily flip. Alright, so daily candle is weak, bearish at the moment. I'm going to leave these levels in. Actually, I'm going to remove this one because we've broken it and tap that one there. We do have a gap here that needs to be filled. This news was at 3. Cool. So I'm going to have this resistance. I'm going to keep this support because it's a resistance turns support. So I'm going to leave that one where it's at. And yeah, I like the range above here, and I'm anticipating this gap fill here. So I'm just going to let that be. Yeah, let's see. When do we have news? Do we have news later? FOMC minutes. This is literally the same kind of price action. I mean, news that we're going to have next month. Ooh, I thought it was going to get a closure above there. Guess not. Now, I wouldn't take sells from this resistance down to the bottom of the range because it's, again, we don't have a clean range. I'm always looking for clean ranges for price to push through. And this support here makes it too tight. Ooh. See, I didn't close it in time. Ridiculous. I actually like this trade here. Once I saw this, and it's a bit annoying, but I'm going to act like I saw it because I did see it. Now, we got a closure above. We got this pullback. We have this long candle. I'm not going to mark it as a trade taken, but I'm going to put it as, I would say, a mistrade just because of how it happened. But we made a very long bottom wick and taken a flip here. What's good, Ash? Taking a flip here would have been real nice. Anticipating at least a wick fill. It's more than a 1-to-1. And then pushing up to this target. But at least closing partials here. Not closing partials, but going break even here. If that makes sense. So again, we have another breakout. Resistance. Support. Closure above. Pushing up. Candle flip entry. Very long bottom wick. Respecting the lows. As price pushes up. You know. In and out. Look at that. Damn. Beautiful. And it kept going. And it kept going. So what's that? 88 pips. Now really could have said, I wouldn't have taken a break of this high. The stop loss would have been, how big would the stop loss would have been? Yeah, it would have reduced the it would reduce the risk to rewards. So not really liking that. But this is the 8th. So gold, bullish, trend, bullish. And we've got a closure above. M30, candle flip. What did I say it was? It was 88 pips. Again, just hit TP. Price kept pushing. Anticipated wick fill. All right. 200 pips in 4 minutes, man. Gold is moving wild. Gold is moving wild. All right, let's go to the next day. Hopefully we can finish this week before the new 4-hour candle. Alright, let's clean up this chart a bit now because we've got lines everywhere. We've got a new resistance up here now. Where's the daily open? Boom, right here. So I'm going to still leave this support here because I like this level as, you know, for the lows. I don't mind it. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's adjust. Ooh. Boom. So we've got resistance here. Where are we? 6 o'clock. Yep. We have a support here. Another support down here. Alright, so what would I be looking for here? Maybe a breakout. It's a bit tight. 60 pips. It's not bad. Not a super bad range. Let's see how these candles play out. Alright, so that level was broken. Had no top wick here. We came back, created that top wick. Gonna adjust here, although we do have this. I mean, if gold is gonna continue bullish, we have a clean range above 2672. Let's see. But now we've created this decent resistance. If this resistance breaks, I think we could get a push. If it holds, we don't really have a clean range down, to be honest. I'm just doing some backtesting while we wait for the new 4-hour candle. Some backtesting. Like a week in January. Ooh, see, we've come back up to this resistance. Okay, I like this. We got another closure above, another breakout. So look, resistance, support, and this support here is a higher low. So if you remember back to the beginning where I listed all the checklist, this is perfect for a breakout. Now, I'm kind of concerned about this little resistance to the left, but it's only 20 pips. I think we can push and break that, to be honest. So let's do closure above, break of the high. Now what's here? Let's go to let's see how this plays out. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. This is quite, it's not quite far away. We've had big trades, but not much noise to the left like we do here. So let's see. Ooh, look, nearly. Oh, it hasn't nearly hit stop loss, but that was close. Oh, pips is this? No, let's see what happens. Another continuation pattern. Didn't quite break that high. Broke the high now. I'm getting a lot of top wicks here. Resistance. Alright, where are we? How many pips is this? 98 pips. Don't want to be greedy. Stop loss to break even. Alright, so say I probably maybe close partials here because this is quite a lot. I see gold is still tanking in real time. Alright, where are we? So close partials at about 90 pips. Let's see if we keep pushing though. Oh, damn. Oh, that's typical of gold, isn't it? What did I say? About 90 pips. About 60, 77. Okay, cool. Let's do... Wait, did I save that? Copy link. And that was the 9th now. So gold, bullish. Daily is bullish. Yep. Another closure above. M30. Break the high. So now we potentially close partials. 90. And then 0 because the runner hit break even. So it's still 72 pips. Can't complain. Post that. Not clean range to the left. All right, is that one more day left? And that was NY session as well. Oh, look at that. Is that a retest? Nah, continuation pattern coming down. Nope. Gold is just ranging. It's the beginning of the month, so maybe NFP week. NFP, yeah, NFP week now. Lovely. As per usual, back to entry. Facts. Facts. Damn, I let it run. But I'm not really liking this price action though, to be fair. As soon as I know it's NFP week, I'm just like, ugh. I know price likes to range before NFP. So looking at these candles here, I mean, the closure above happened very early, so I wouldn't have been able to catch this, to be honest. We pulled down 8 o'clock. No, not really liking this price action here. Can we get a copy of that backtesting sheet? Yes, I will put a link to it in the chat if it allows me to pin it. I'll do that before the end of the stream. Oh, look at NFP. Oof. And then we have more news as well at 3. Oh, NFP was a nice closure above. Totally missed that. NFP was actually a nice closure above. So here. So I'm going to put that as a missed trade. Wait, how big is the stop loss? Maybe entry? What do you think? What do you guys think? Decent NFP, post NFP entry. My only thing is there's news like not long after. Do you know what I mean? But I'll put that as missed trades, so I won't put any I won't say that, I won't call that a win, but it's definitely an opportunity there. Price bullish, daily's bullish, closure above, M30, break at a high, post NFP. Boom. Yo, gold is falling off the map. But still gotta wait for candles to close. Alright, so that's 1 week in January. So 2 trades on Monday and then a trade a day. Alright, so the opportunities are there using those strategies. And then maybe next time we could do some supply and demand on NAS. But right now gold is moving. Might be missing some money over here. Hey. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. But that's how the strategy does work. Damn, look where we were last year. Look where we were. Madness. Let me do this. Where's price? 44 G's. Look at that. Gold is tanking. What a day. What a day. Anyone catch any of these sells? Look at this. 5 minutes before the 4-hour closes. Already 1,000 pips down for the day. 1,300 pips down for the day. So I was anticipating this 4-hour respect these wicks to the left and maybe push back up, but looks like gold wants to come down. Look, once it's broken this 4-hour low, that is it. That is it. Yeah, look, the 30-minute was still very heavily, well, still creating bearish structure, wasn't it? Alright, so let's put some key levels into the left over here. Do you have a support right here? Wow, perfect. Asian and London were eating. Right? I don't think NY is going to be left out. I don't think NY is going to be left out. I don't think they're going to be left out. Something's happening because everything is dropping. Look at this market. Look. All markets are dropping. Except GJ. Except pound yen. But everything's dropping. Look at NAS. Open and just fell. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. I hope not. Just want a good setup. We should do more back testing. Yeah, we should. Maybe on weekends though. I think weekends might be better time for it. You know what I mean? Not when the charts are open. All right, new 4-hour candle. Said charts keep me disciplined, holidays do not. I saw like one of my friends had this picture up on her WhatsApp, and it said everyone knows that the 26th to the 1st, the 26th of December to the 1st of January counts as one day. I'm like, yo, that's funny. My routine has gone out of the window. Listen, mine too. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. It's just felt like one very long weekend. Shade, how you doing, Shade? How you doing? How you doing? Did you catch any of these gold sells? Gold is really dropping. Falling out the sky. I was hoping we'd get a 4-hour top wick before it broke this previous 4-hour low and kept on coming down, but guess gold has other plans. Alright, right back into this support again. What do you reckon? This support holds or we break and keep going? Seems like a very bearish day for gold. There you go. I thought that's what you meant. It's a very bearish day for gold. Very bearish. I mean, we needed some of this structure, man. We needed a pullback. We needed a pullback. Look at this. Look. Build the gap. Broke all these lows. Like I said, I think we come down to 43.37. Nah, not in a trade. I wanted this 4-hour to make a top wick. I just needed a top wick for this 4-hour, and then I probably would have gotten at the break of these lows. Because even though this support is here, it's breaking a 4-hour low. And we have pretty clean range to the left on the 4-hour. How's the holidays been to you guys? Oh man, it's been a nice break. It's been a real nice break. You know what I'm saying? It's been a real nice break. Real nice break. I miss watching candles form for no reason. Holidays made me lazy for real. I hear that. Do you know what? We've been saying well, in here on this stream, when you get a holiday, if you have a holiday day, the next day you can get a continuation pattern. Literally Christmas. Let's see it here. I want to see it on, where did it look better here on this chart? I know there's a chart where it just looks super clean. So we had this, you had the strong bullish candle, weak bearish, Christmas Eve when markets closed early, and then the 26th, bang, new highs, pushed up. Like, this happens all the time. Really, guys, if this in itself is a strategy, it really is. It really is. So whenever you have a bank holiday or like a weak volume day, usually a bank holiday, and you get weak price action or a weak candle body, you usually get a continuation pattern that usually plays out. It happens so often, so often. Ash, did you take advantage of that? Did you trade Friday? I only took a trade, no joke, on Boxing Day during Asian session. And that's because that's when price was pushing to 4,500. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the push. Yeah. And I took the push, got out, and then done for the day. Done for the day. But that is a very, very good strategy. Man, this 4-hour candle, no top wick. No top wick. Ba, 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 ba. Only UK call it Boxing Day. Yeah, it's true. It is. We do. It's the 26th of December. We call it Boxing Day. I thought it was like a thing, like a Christmas thing. Oh, maybe some supply and demand here. Man, we broke out of this support. So I need this low to be broken. And then potentially we have a nice supply zone right here. But let's see if we keep pushing. I think we're going to keep pushing though. Everything just looks like it's selling off. End of the year sells. End of the year sell off, methinks. Definitely. I know, right? People locking in them profits. People locking in them profits. Get that end of the year money. Right, where we heading to gold? Like I said, this is my target for gold down here. 43.40. Another 500 pips. Light work. Do you know what's a game changer? Putting WhatsApp on your PC. Game changer. Man, anyone catch these sales? These sales are selling. Next 15 minutes gonna enter because this candle be hitting my stop loss. 15-minute entry might be a good idea. I just need some structure now, to be honest. Like, I just need a bit of structure. I want a top wick for this 4 hour too. I think when we come back to create this top wick on the 4 hour, that might be my trade today. I feel like that's going to be my trade today. I think that'll be my trade today, to be honest. Oh, let me sort out this. Let's make that. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, if you guys want a copy of it, won't let you edit it. Copy. There we go. So that's the link to the backtesting sheet, if you guys want it. So it asks you to make a copy so that it doesn't edit my master copy. But this is probably the sheet that I'm going to be using for the whole year. It's pretty similar to the other sheet if you want to track your trades. I'll be starting using that one on Friday. Come on. What do you reckon? If we don't get that top wick, and now you know what happens. You're usually on the next candle. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Bum, ba-da-dum. You've got super chats now? Yes, 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 yes. Because I hit oh, perfect. I hit 500 subscribers. So, you know, I'm a YouTube partner now. I need this candle to close. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Listen, couldn't have done it without you guys, man. Couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys subscribing, watching the videos, being part of the chat, you know? Appreciate you, appreciate you. It's been a grind, it's been a grind. It's been a grind. Definitely, definitely. Now I have to think what I want to do with this. Like, so I can create memberships and have stuff exclusive to members. Exclusive members only streams. You know, things like that. But I need to figure out, you know, what time I'm trying to dedicate to do all that. Because if I'm going to have a membership, it has to be worth it. Do you know what I mean? I believe in value. I believe in value. Definitely. So if I'm not adding no value, then I wouldn't charge for nothing, do you know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Bring back London session streams. Oof. Do you know what? It's not like I don't trade London session anyway. It's not like I don't trade London session. Do you know what it is? Like, obviously streaming, I mean, trading, you're sitting, you're watching the charts, you're watching the candles, all of that, right? But I like to do other things while I'm watching the charts. But when you're streaming, you have to be locked in to the chat. You got to be locked into the charts. You got to be talking, explaining stuff. To do that for, I mean, this, what we do, 2 hours here. Yo, what's good? What's good, Naza? What's good? Sherlock. Yeah, it's like, that'll be what, 4 to 6 hours. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. What's good? What's good? What's good? We trying out here. I missed the whole gold drop. I missed the whole gold drop. Yo, I don't even want to look at the stock market. I don't even want to look at the stock market. I don't want to say I missed it. I didn't have no entries because, you know, good old London session. This is what we get. We get this price action right here. So Asian gets the 700 pip drop. No, I ain't looking. Asian gets this right here, the 700 pips. And as soon as London opens, we get this. We get this crap. Best entry would have been up here. Up here. 3 in the morning for me. Crazy. So come on, gold, give us some type of pullback, even a 15. I'm anticipating a pullback on the next 30-minute candle. You know, we retrace, make that top wick, and then come back down. What's GJ saying? GJ's just playing this range. Supposed to have some news later. Pending home sales for gold. Ooh. So NAS, the reason I didn't draw the supply zone on NAS was because it didn't... Oh, the reason I didn't draw the supply zone was because I was waiting for price to close below, actually break below this this low here. Even though the candle pushed down, it didn't close below. It didn't close below, so it's not, for me, it's not valid yet, which is a shame. Which is a shame. And look, we actually closed respecting this support. So that's why it's important to wait for these candles to close before you start drawing in your levels. Madness, madness. Amazing drop. I need some pips, man. Man. I think we get a top wick on gold. Sorry. Something my friend had sent me. How far is gold gonna go without us? Imagine that little bit of backtesting that we did for last year shows how different the price action was with gold. Like the standard stop loss size for that backtesting was about what, 40 pips, 30 pips. I don't think we had a massive stop loss that was like 60, 70. We actually didn't. Crazy. With the rise of gold from the previous days, I'm thinking it's going to fall hard until New Year's. I think we're going to get a pullback because we need to. We need to. Like, you know, a lot of times when gold does hit all-time highs, we do get a pullback. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the end of the year. So I think, you know, people are going to be, like I said, locking in profits. going to be a lot of profit taking going on, and then, you know, a fresh start to the new year. Get a bit of a top wick for the yearly candle, and then yeah, we start again next year. But fundamentally, gold, I think, is going to be majority bullish through 2026. Fundamentally, I believe so. I think we're going to get some really good price action. I'm hearing it's going to be $5,000 by the end of next year, 2026, December. $5,000. I mean, it's not even that hard. If we can move from 2,600 to 4,500 in a year. Wait, look, where's my calculator at? Let's do the math. I can't bother to do it off my head. Alright, so 4,500 minus 2,600, yeah? So 1,900 price. The price has gone up by 1,900. Could you imagine if next year did the same? I don't think it will, but could you imagine? Do you know where that brings gold price? It seems ridiculous. It does seem ridiculous, but that would bring gold's price, if say like we push from here, so let's say 4,400, right? 4,400. Do you know where that would bring gold price? $6,300 per ounce. I don't think that's gonna happen. Obviously, that's insane. It will take so much money to move gold up there, and the dollar would have to be extremely low for that to happen. So nah, I don't think that's going to be the case. That's a huge push. My trades are killing me. Uh-oh. Why? What happened? Alright, we're closing below this support. Got a good stop loss, but the retracement taps it. Oh yeah, big pullbacks. You still on that 1 minute time frame? Are you still on that 1 minute time frame? That would definitely do it. Come on. No 4-hour top wick? Really? Nah, gold, come on. 15 minute. Okay, okay. Oh, you did say you was going to get in on a 15 minute. Oof. Alright, this is where we get that crazy price action on NAS. Meh. This is what I mean about clean candles. Obviously, we have super clean candles to the left on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm anticipating, I was always anticipating gold coming down to here. I said that from the beginning of the stream, this was my sell target. But damn, it's just gonna do it very quickly. So we spent what, 2 days in the 4400s? 2 days in the 4400s. What's the old daily resistance? Oh, what, down here? Yeah. Yep. I like it as the 4 hour, because it's kind of like a continuation pattern. I didn't even see this as a resistance. Oh, to the left. Got you. Yep. Let's see if this holds. We saying break and retest. Let's see. I don't like the way these candles are looking. You know, all these gaps and stuff. It's not very nice over here. October. I feel you. Let's see if we can hold here at least. If we do hold, then at least we have a reason to hold. You know, it's a daily resistance. It would be perfect. It would be perfect. I want to see gold come down here, because we don't have much of a bottom wick for this weekly candle, and that was the basis of that too. Yes, exactly. You might give that daily candle a bottom wick. Exactly. That's why I have this area marked out right here. Come down, drive down a bit, and then do your thing. Do your thing. I hate how it's nothing for gold to move 200 pips in 3 minutes. Man. Yeah, it really does move like crazy. If gold keeps on making a fool out of me, I'll go to zero out my account. No. Look, you have to be patient now. You have to be patient. Yeah, you have to be very patient. Like, the thing with gold is, at the moment, because the pullbacks are so big, the pullbacks are huge. I mean, look at this right now. What's that? 130 pip pullback in 4 minutes. So in the 4 minutes since this 30-minute candle's opened, it's dropped 230 pips, and now it's pulled back 150. You need to have really good entries, or you need to reduce your lot sizes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you're taking these entries and then your stop loss is in the middle of these candles, you're kind of screwed. You're kind of screwed, to be honest. Your stop loss placement should always be where makes my trade invalid. It should always be that. Always be that. If you're using the 15, well, this candle broke the high, but it pushed up anyway. So we had that bullish candle. But yeah, you should always be using, for me personally anyway, I always use previous highs at least. at least previous highs. And the fact that these candles have no top wicks here, I think we're going to push back up and create these top wicks. Like quite soon. In the near future. So I would be very careful with jumping into sells. Because like I said, gold can move so quick, it could just push right back up and 400-500 pips in the next 30 minutes. I mean, it's dropped that much. So yeah, I'll be very cautious, very cautious. I mean, look at this. Look at this retracement already. Man. 220. Damn, okay. Okay. I mean, this is expected with NAS though, isn't it? This is what it does. This is very expected with NAS. This 30-minute market open candle for NAS is always nuts. It's always nuts. Always. Okay, so we've broken up previous 4-hour high. What do you reckon? Daily continuation pattern? This is quite a pullback, quite a drop. 4 hours creating a higher low, potentially. We still have 3 hours till this candle closes. But wow. He said if NAS is bullish, gold will catch up. I don't know. I mean, I need a top wick, man. I need a top wick for this 4 hour. The fact that it's come down with no top wick is wild to me. Damn, gold. No pullbacks for now. Alright, where we getting in, guys? Where we getting in? Bruh. Oh man, the cells were selling. Oof. Damn. I don't know about gold pushing up for now, Echo. I love it. I love the idea, but I don't see it happening right now. It's looking like it's gonna come down to this 4-hour support first. Make this bottom wick first. That's what it's looking like. Oh shoot, where is it? Gold's coming down. I'm just watching it drop. Just watching the market bleed. Haroon, what's good? What's good? Man, I think the trade done left us, boy. I think the trade left the building. How you? Oh, you been away? Okay. Hope you had a good holiday. Trade done left the building. Typical. Nah, just family stuff, not a holiday. Oh, okay. Ooh. So we have some minor news today at 3 in 15 minutes. Some very minor news. So that's funny though. You went missing after the loss to Villa. That's right. You know what? Do you know what though? I'm sure we lost to Villa as well. We did lose to Villa's. I actually think out of the top teams, only Liverpool I think beat Villa. Out of the top team, well, not the top teams in the, at the top of the table, but the top 6. I think only Liverpool's beat Villa this season. So far. Hey, Villa's not a bad team this season. Can't lie. Villa dark horses for the title, man. You know what? Yeah, that's not even that's some real shit right there. Some real shit right there. Alright, but now you're back. Let's get back to the markets. Keep on do. Oh shoot, that's not what I want to do. So what else do you guys want to see from this channel? We all monetizing over here. What you trying to see, yo? You want to see silver? You're bugging. Do you know what? Silver has been moving nice, but I was actually talking to someone about silver recently. Sorry, let me switch back. I was actually talking to someone about silver recently, and then we looked at a silver chart and we looked at a gold chart, and gold had moved way more than silver. In fact, let's do it. Where is silver? I changed things around over here. Silver is XAUUSD. Let's see some silver. All right, so we have moved. What's that? 330 pips on silver. Wait, that's 2 days? No, wait, that ain't right. Let's see. These sells here. Let's just do this bearish move from the high to the lows. What's that? 420 pips in the past 4 hours. Wait, what time frame is this? How's that 4 hours? That wasn't 4 hours. That's 3 candles. That's 2 hours. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm being dumb. Alright, yeah, 2 hours, yeah? 400 pips. Whereas gold in the past 2 hours has moved 1,110 pips. Do you know what I'm saying? And the price action isn't great. It's similar price action. We've had the drop over the past couple 30-minute candles, but yeah, gold just moves a lot more. So I think trading silver is probably good if you like just a bit of a slower price action. It's not as volatile, but yeah, if I'm gonna have to wait, it's like trading pound yen. If I want 40 pips, I might as well just trade pound yen. And I only know this looking because someone else literally I went over this with someone else. It's like, oh, I trade silver, and you know, they said silver trades just like gold. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's not a bad thing. It's just, yeah, I need a bit more volume. I don't think silver has enough volume for me. I think that's what it is. Silver doesn't have enough volume for me. That's what it is. Wow, look at that. Right, so we are probably going to continue the sells on NAS after that push up. Right, so that support's been broken, so that's no longer valid. Let's see, so we do have a nice support here now on the lower time frame. I'm not really feeling this as a demand zone down here. I'm not really feeling this as a demand zone. And he said, I've eaten my body weight in food this week. Damn. Damn. First gym session back is gonna humble me. Oh man. Oh man. Do you know what? Everyone in January starts saying, I'm gonna start hitting the gym, XYZ, blah blah blah. I actually hate the gym in January because it's packed. Everyone's got these New Year's resolutions where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym more and blah blah blah. Come February, everyone's gone. They've all dropped off again. They've all dropped off again. They've all dropped off and disappeared. Every year, I know, right? Every year. Do some home workouts first, because gym's be packing. Man, listen. I go gym very late anyway, so my gym is never really busy. Never really busy, but I'll wait till February to get back in there. I'm good with that. I can wait. I've got weights and shit at home. Go for walks and stuff. Go for some walks. I'm good with that. You want to see US 30? US 30 is kind of similar to NAS, isn't it? Does the same thing. They're nearly identical. Just bearish. It's been dropping. But the thing is, so the S&P made some nice, hit all-time highs last week. Nasdaq didn't. Nasdaq is not, I would say it's far away, but it's you know, not as close to all-time highs as the S&P and US 30. And that's what I like about NAS. That's what I like about it. It doesn't move exactly like the other indices. I like that. But still looking like we're going to get a little double top. I just believe we're going to get sells towards the end of the year. Like, we are at the end of the year. I just think everything's just going to have little sells. Little sell-off. Little sell-off. Closing positions. Locking in. And then starting again next year. Start building positions back. You know? So we have this whole area to the left. This little resistance here. I wonder if it's going to hold. I wonder if it's going to hold. $43.56. The daily resistance up to 43.70, 43.65. In fact, let's keep an eye on it here like this. This looks too noisy. Yeah, I don't want to see it on the daily. So get out of here. Alright, cool. Lovely, lovely. Just gonna keep an eye on this area to the left. Oh man, these cells. $850 pips. How big is this daily candle? This daily candle is just so big. Reagan, hello. Damn, nearly 2,000 pips on this sell-off. Today I made $136 on Bitcoin. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well done. Well done. You sold in the morning. Good job, man. Good job. Everything is selling off today. I used some strategy that I learned, but then I was confused, so I combined two and made up my own last week. You know what? I think that's a good way to I think that's a good way to learn how to trade. I think that's a good way to learn how to trade. Like, look for things that you like, and then use that. And then if it suits you, just build on that. Lost $10. Oh shit. These candles with no wicks are killing me. Same, yeah, man. I know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But to be honest, I feel like I've missed the drop now. For me, I honestly feel like I've missed the drop. Like, we've broken all of these supports to the left. We've got a clean range down. I'm thinking a retracement. I'm actually looking for a retracement. And my first target is going to be this 4-hour high. So back to 44.21. It might not happen today, but I do like that we have this clean range down. So if I'm looking for a trade now, I need some structure. There's no structure on the 15. There's a bit of structure on the 5, but I prefer at least a 30-minute or at least a 15-minute. As in, I need a support, I need a resistance, you know, something like this at least. Or even if it doesn't want to pull all the way back up, just a little bounce, come back down, something. Because I like to sell from a resistance, buy from a support. What I am looking for though is, now we've come down to this target, I won't go to wick down. Now potentially wick down, create a longer bottom wick, maybe to 43.30 would be good. Or create a bottom wick like these daily candles here, and then start to push back up from at least this area. So at least a bottom wick down here. I want to see price come down in this area and then push back up from around here, and leaving a bottom wick like to the left. All right, so we're coming down into this area. Perfect, perfect, perfect. To be honest, I need a support coming out of here. I need a support to come out of here, and I'm probably gonna have to wait for the next 30-minute candle at least. Maybe two 30-minute candles. At least two 30-minute candles. Man, what a drop though, man. This is one of those wake up and hit sell type of days and just let it run. Just let it run. Four-hour candles about to flip bearish on NAS. Nothing to the left here. And GJ's ranging. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. I did want to spend some more time on the back testing, but I think the back testing is best for... I think best for weekends. I think back testing is definitely best for weekends. When the market's not open, no distractions, we can just take our time, go through the setups, work on the back testing sheet, which I've pinned. If you guys want it, then it's there for you. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, same time. I think we'll go over, what's tomorrow? Risk management and compounding. Or should we do trade plan and fundamentals? I'll let you guys know by tomorrow. I'll let you guys know by tomorrow which one it is. But yeah, guys, be safe out here. Again, I'm looking for the buyers back up because we have this clean range on Goldie. And for NAS, probably wait for some structure on the 5-minute. I mean, I can't use this as a demand zone. This is a supply zone. This is a massively huge candle. This is insane. This is insane here. But maybe if we get a break and a retest, I think that will look good. A little drop. Break and a retest to come down. And nothing on pound yen. Nothing on pound yen. But yeah, guys, peace out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.